My original concept for this project started simple. Make a decorative lamp that looks like a thorn bush. This concept immediately stuck out to me. My dreams were filled with visions of materialists and unique manufacturing methods. Doing this project meant I could use an assortment of metal, wood, and plastic. I just knew I had to do it. All I had to do was get started. I decided to do this project from the outside in. Based on the concept, the external housing was going to be the most complex part. So I began with making this and then built the other pieces around it. This allowed me to get a bit more creative with how these parts would connect, as I can tailor the geometry to the rest without the need of fasteners. For this, I went with wood as I thought it helped with the natural look, and the purposely jagged geometry doesn't look as appealing with metal. This was definitely the most time-consuming part, but eventually I was able to carve it out with only minor complications. Once that was done, I attached 3 of the 4 pieces, leaving the final one for when everything else was done. I pretty much knew instantly that I wanted to use some kind of thermoforming for the light housing. I've only used metal in the past, so this was entirely new to me. My initial attempts were a bit less than ideal, as the acrylic I bought was not see-through and could not hold shape in the clay molds no matter how much I wanted it to. I tried again with a different material and decided to forego the clay, just mold it directly into the external housing since it had a much lower melt temp. This was much more successful, and although it wasn't colored the way I wanted, I still think it turned out alright for my first time molding plastic. The last part I needed was the handle. I knew going into this that it would probably be the simplest, but I didn't expect how difficult it would be working on something so small. Like every other component, there were some setbacks, but I'm glad I got more steel than I thought I would actually use. With a little elbow grease, I was finally able to get a usable part. With everything made, I was able to finally put it all together. The final adhesive was added and left to dry. I would have liked the light to be a bit smaller, but I'm not good with electronics and don't want to deal with wiring up an LED. In the end, I feel good about this project. I found it to be a bit challenging, but still quite fun to build. I hope to experiment with other types of manufacturing in the future. It also inspired me to make this for some reason. It started as a dream, a beacon in the cold, crafted from the highest quality materials from top engineer. When the lights are out, how shall you brave the darkness? Kudzu lamp, take the fight to them.